Okay, so we have OpenCV installed and everything is ready. Now let's do a quick camera check. We import OpenCV and then we have to create a camera element. So to create a camera element, I'm going to do it inside a new cell and I'm going to name it cam cv2 dot. So the element we were going to use to capture a camera will be called a video capture, and here you have to give an ID of your camera. So if you have only one webcam attached to your laptop, then you can use 0. So and if you have multiple webcams or USB webcams attached to it, you can apply some, you can try 1, 2 or any other number to find out whichever the camera that you want to use. So I only have one camera, so I'm going to use 0. Now this will create a camera object. I can already see my camera getting lit up. Now we are going to capture image one by one. So to capture an image from the camera, we are going to use cam.read. So cam.read, and this is going to return me a boolean which will indicate if there is a successful capture happened or not. So it will be like I'll calling it read, and it will also return the image. So it is image equals this. So let's execute this and let's see what is the output of return. So it is true, that means we have successfully captured an image. And if we want to see the image, the most simple way is cv2 dot I am show. So it will image, so it will create. Okay, so the first element here is the window name. So what happens, cv2.imshow will create another display window, and in that window it is going to show the image. So we have to give the window title here. Let's say image, and let's execute it. Okay, it shouldn't have happened. Okay, so this is a Qt platform plugin issue. This is something that I have seen in the OpenCV 4.2. So what we can do here is we are going to uninstall Python, and we're going to install Python. Sorry, not Python. We're going to uninstall OpenCV. Uh, Uninstall, and we are going to install a specific version of OpenCV which doesn't have this issue right now. So let me install 4.1. Okay, so 4.1 doesn't have 4.1, but it has 4.1.2.30. Okay, let's do that. And now let's try this once more. So we are going to restart the kernel. I think okay, we have stopped the Jupyter Notebook server. We will have to restart the server again. Jupyter Lab. This will open up the server, and we'll leave this one. Now let's try the same thing one more time. We have OpenCV2, we have the camera object, we have the image captured successfully, and it should show the image. Okay, so if you see this happening, that means we have to give a wait to the window to appear. So otherwise OpenCV will not be able to render the image. So after the I am show, we will do wait key, so capital key, and we'll put some value here, let's say 10 millisecond. This is millisecond, and we will run it again, and we can see it should come up once more. Let me try this, take another shot, and I can see myself here. So this is a camera capture from OpenCV. Let's try to do a video capture. So when we say video capture, it is nothing but capturing frames from the camera one by one and showing it to the screen. So how can we do that? We are going to create a loop while true. So basically it's a infinite loop, and inside the loop we are going to do the same thing. We are going to capture the image. uh, we After capturing, we have to check if it has successfully captured or not. So let's check if return is successful. You can make it equals true, doesn't matter if that only it return is enough, but just for sure continue. So if okay, so if return equals false, then we are going to move to next frame. It has failed to, or we can just print also to show us that uh, capture failed, moving to next frame, so that you get this information that your capture is getting failed. And if you have a successful capture, then we are going to show this to the screen. Now let's run this, and we can see uh, moving frames, a video, whatever you want to call it. uh, Now this is good, but let's say we want to use some processing on top of it, so we can do that. Let's stop this. So if you see this asterisk here, the symbol just above the cursor, so this means this cell is currently executing, and the number that you are seeing here is actually the order in which these cells got executed. Now, because it's an infinite while loop, it will keep on executing until you stop it. So to stop it, you have to interrupt. So this is the way you interrupt it. Also, you can do another thing. So you can check this wait key function will also return if there is any keyboard key has been pressed, so it will also return the value of the key that has been pressed during this wait period. So you can check that by using equals over d, and you have to specify which key you want to use to which key you want to compare it with. So we are comparing if the key that has been pressed during this wait period is equals to q, then we will break this loop. And once we break this loop, we want to close the camera as well. So cam dot cam dot release will release the camera, and we will close the windows as well. cv2 dot destroy all windows, and this will close all the windows. Let's run this once more. You can see, and let me press Q here, and you can see the execution has stopped. Windows are not closing, so let me check one more time. There is something. You can press dot and then press tab. It will show up some suggestions for you. Destroy. Let's try destroy window and give the window name, and also do a cv2.wait after this. Okay, so it's saying that cannot capture the next frame, so we will stop it. The reason is we have removed the release the camera. We have to recreate the camera element, so we'll recreate it on top of this sub. So let's try this once more time, and yeah, we can see this, and let's click on Q. Okay, so there is something wrong with the library, it's not deleting, so let's find we that's not a blocker for us. Okay, now let's do some operations. Hey guys, what's up? This is me editing the video. Sorry for this horrible audio quality in this series, but all the videos in this series are actually recorded with the earphone mic, so can't do anything about that anymore. But for the next series, you will get much more better audio quality. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.